Because I feel weird because I haven't had Sidemen filming for a while.
Yes, that's the thing. You know, you went from filming Sidemen so often and having to cram a lot of things in before JJ left. Hence why we could do the podcast, to now having so much time.
Yeah.
We could film 10 podcasts.
Oh.
What we realized though, what's good about taking a bit of a break on the podcast is you come back with so many topics.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to scrape the barrel. So, you know, your Discord is members.
Yeah.
So join my Discord.
Join Randolph's Discord.
There's a place for ideas. I had
and comments down below.
And comments down below, of course. Just give us some, topics. I have an ideas thing in my Discord where, I had podcast and video ideas, but now I've merged it.
Is there a way to say how to join your Discord?
Discord.gg/Randolph.
There you go. Do that.
Yep.
And then there's like a podcast topic bit that you can put in stuff, and we'll go through it. We go through it every week.
Yeah. Obviously, some are like, talk about your top 10 favorite things in life. And it's like, what? Be as vague. Specific as you can. Either give us like trending things that's going on in the world of YouTube or, the media, or give us like really like cool topics to think about.
Yeah. Or like something because the one I always get is like conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And I'm like, firstly, I think they get demonetized on YouTube straight away.
Yeah.
Secondly, that's so broad.
Yeah.
And it's so much research.
Yeah.
Because if we just went on a conspiracy theory and we were like, what do you think of that? We'd be so far off the mark. It's like, there's no point.
And it would be cringy for those of you guys who do know. I'd say go and watch Jackmate and True Geordie.
I was going to say True Geordie did one where it's like, it's all about conspiracy theories.
He had a guy on.
Yeah, and it's with someone who knows everything. So it's like
he is like a conspiracy theorist. I think he called himself.
So it's like don't try and go to us for conspiracy theories. Check out Jackmate and True Geordie's ones.
Our podcast is where we just talk a bunch of crud. I hate that word. Our podcast is we just freestyle.
Yeah,
and give our silly little opinions.
It's pretty trash.
It's pretty, yeah. I mean, what did Jackmate say? He said, imagine having a podcast with Randolph.
And being the second most boring person.
And then he goes, well, third if you count the tripod.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Jack.
Thanks for that, Jack. And that's all the comments now. But that was the one thing he told me before. He was like, can I say this?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, why not? It's jokes.
It was funny, that.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're updating the podcast. We've had a lot of free time, so we're going to update the room. Real quick, though, I'm thinking, what we could do now is, you see that mic that we've clamped
desk,
now?
Yeah.
When we record music, we could that stands up. So we could just hold it high and have that as the main mic, and then push the whole desk across.
True.
And then that would have, because loads of room here now.
Okay, well, we'll sort this when we do it. We'll have a day where we sort this room. Let's not talk about it now.
I wanted to say it before I forgot it. But
okay. And then, so Sidemen Sunday hasn't been, we haven't been filming anything.
No.
Because everyone's away. We do have to do a couple more gaming videos, which won't have JJ in.
Yeah.
Because he's training.
I really miss Sidemen filming. Because, when I was at the house, I would always see it.
Yeah.
And now I don't see
you
anything.
Can come over when we do it.
Yeah, maybe I will. just to watch. I have nothing to do now. My favorite one was when I was I was just at the house and I was about to leave. And then you guys were like, oh, be in the video. Where it was the shocking questions one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I was dying because I didn't want to be... I was on camera for the whole thing, obviously. I was the guy who was shocking people. And they were making me laugh so much that I didn't want to laugh because I didn't want to intrude on their video. So I was holding the laughs in.
You look like...
And Ethan, all I could hear was Ethan laughing because my eyes... I was just crying the whole time. I was just dying and then I was holding it in and it was... Yeah, so I enjoy the shoot, so definitely... and then Bass would be like, oh, this was a sick shoot on Saturday. I'm like... Shut your whole mouth, Bass.
So the one that went out today, we are filming this on a Sunday, as we said. The one that went out today is a dunk tank.
Yeah.
So
I saw a picture of JJ.
Yeah. So basically, Saturday, was our 6 years. So thank you.
That sounded weird. That sounded weird on audio.
He fapped to celebrate.
To clarify, I clapped.
So yeah, it was 6 years we've been doing Sidemen.
Yeah.
And the Saturday video, we had a more Sidemen video. We did
anniversary.
Yeah, we did an awards,
show.
but only about us. Like, what was our best video? What's our blah 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 stuff like that.
And you got voted most ugliest, right?
I did, joint with Vic and Harry.
I'm not trying to big you up because we do a podcast together and you're sat here. I wouldn't class you as ugly as Sidemen.
Yes.
Just to be honest. Whereas JJ,
But yeah, we did that and we were like, okay, that's our, because we had to post the video on the 19th. We were like, we need to do something on the 19th.
Yeah, and you post Saturday anyway. So
Yeah.
work that. What are you gonna do next year? It's
Don't
gonna be a
know what day
Sunday.
it is. Is it going to be a Sunday?
Probably, right?
Then it'll be a big
Main
Sidemen
channel.
Sunday, yeah.
Nice.
So then the Sidemen Sunday was still themed around it. We did a dunk tank challenge where we would go 1v1 and we'd be sat like we're sat now kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be like, right, my turn. They give me a question about the Sidemen, like, what was Simon's first car? And if I get it wrong,
Corsa.
well, it was what car did I have when I moved into the first house?
Range Rover.
No, that's what JJ said. JJ was like, oh, I know it. No, wait, it's not the Tesla. And I was like, are you an idiot? And then he's like, no, it was Range Rover. And everyone was like, I got that a year in.
I would have known the answer to that question if I was ever at your house. I still never went to the first house.
It was a
Seat.
Ford Fiesta.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot what it was for a second. But yeah, so we did that. And it's like, if you get it wrong, you get dunked. And then you swap with someone.
You didn't throw it like you do in the arcade. You actually, if you got it wrong, you push the button to release them.
Yes.
Nice.
So it's like it's one of those machines where it's like you're meant to throw it.
Yeah.
So it'd be someone asked the question. The other 5 are all stood there. They ask the question. One of you walks up and like goes, oh,
Okay.
presses it if they're wrong. One moment, which you'll see in the video. If you haven't seen it, feel free to go watch it now before I say this.
Yeah, and for those listening, I haven't seen the video because it was posted like while we're filming this,
Yeah.
just before we start filming.
So there's one moment. Sorry to spoil it for you.
Oh, yeah, all right. I don't watch Simon in the trash. No,
Wow.
oh, yeah, if I can get 7 diss tracks, then sure.
So I think it's me sat on the thing.
Yeah.
Like Ethan's running up to press it. And he runs up and he's going to headbutt it. And then he realizes that the plate he's about to headbutt is made of metal. So he realizes and he stops. And he slips. And he falls square into it. And it's like the amount of Ethan falls.
I was as you were saying that, I was thinking of the time when, to be fair, this isn't a fall. This is when when you were in the big balloons.
And Harry runs up to him, bangs him over. Yeah. So there's that one.
Yeah.
There's the total wipeout.
Oh, that
where he
one,
hits his back.
I rewound that so many times. And that was mainly because of Harry's editing as well.
Yeah.
Because he banged that editing and it's his voice. He goes, ah.
Yeah, he goes,
Sorry, I couldn't even do it. Oh, that moment is class. Yeah, he goes to the top and Harry like bangs like 4 or 5 different angles and then he just falls.
and you hear that same noise every time, like,
Oh, so good, man.
yeah, so that one, the other, the football total wipeout where he's in the thing. And then there's the 5-a-side or 6-a-side football where he tries a bicycle kick and he lands on his neck.
Yeah.
It's just always Ethan. Like, Ethan puts his life on the line for the Sidemen.
Fair play, Ethan.
You got to respect it.
Yeah.
Like, admittedly, he's probably not going to last another year. But
Yeah.
it'll be a banging year.
Yeah, you got to go out with the bang. Oh, man. Yeah.
So,
I'm
yeah,
looking
that-
forward to it. Is it a funny moment, right? Like,
yeah.
Great.
It's only a 20-minute video as well. 20
I mean,
minutes.
that's pretty long.
It's
in
but I mean,
Sidemen
normal
context.
Sidemen,
Yeah.
So we've got
That's so annoying. 'Cause I should have posted today then. I had a video I wanted to post today. Every time I post a video, it's like, what is the length of the Sidemen Sunday? When you guys post an hour-long video, it's just done.
Yeah.
I had a video that I posted, and then as soon as you drop, like, it just dies. but I think with 20 minutes, it could come back.
Yeah.
Because people aren't out of the game for that long.
So we've got every week sorted until the fight
Nice.
and the week after, I think.
Ooh.
Or the week we get back kind of thing.
Yeah.
But next week, I'm not going to spoil what anything is except next week because it is already known, is the trip abroad.
Yeah, finally, yeah.
The holiday.
You finally hit 500,000 likes.
Yes. Yeah, so someone actually asked in my Discord to talk about how Sidemen Sundays are done.
Okay.
So they were like, who comes up with the idea? Who does this? Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
it's me.
It's all Randolph.
I own the Sidemen.
Randolph, yeah, he pays us a wage. He pays us $5,000 a year.
Yep. And I get the ad revenue.
Imagine.
Imagine.
I'd be there like, wait a second.
People could believe it as well, you know.
I know.
Because it explained why Randolph's always around, and it's why Randolph continues to be in videos even though everyone hates him. Well, guys.
I own them. I tell them when I'm in video.
Yeah, I'm like, Simon, shall we do a podcast? Simon's like, I'm like, Simon, we will do a podcast.
It wasn't a question.
Yeah.
So
It's not true. For the 12-year-old, it's not true.
It is true. The way it's done is basically we have like, it used to be very scattered and it was like, oh, what are we doing this week? Blah, blah, blah. Now it's like we have a meeting every month kind of
business.
thing. We'll do it after a Sidemen shoot.
Yeah.
We'll have a meeting and we'll all sit down and we'll go, right, let's plan the next month. We have to plan like 4 or 5 videos kind of thing. And we'll go, we have a huge ideas list with like 100 ideas or something like that. And we'll go on there. Everyone rates it out of 10. It used to be out of 30 and it used to be like ease, how much you like it, how many views it'll get. And you'd rate it out of 10. And we were like, this is so confusing because there was 21 numbers floating about. So, and JJ kept abusing the system. He'd be like, if I don't like the idea, it'll get 0 views. So it's an idea that we're like,
classic.
if you don't like it and it's not easy, but it'll get views, you have to give the views high. And
Yeah.
So
that would tank the average.
So it'd make it very
mean? I don't know. That's why.
So we got it down just to one number, and it's like how well is all of it in one. It's kind of basically like
an algorithm.
It's more just, do I like the idea?
Yeah.
If you like the idea, it'll probably do well. And even if it's hard to organize, we're at such a point now where it's just like, we do it regardless. Even if it's hard to organize, we put work in and we do it.
The ceiling is the sky. No. What is it saying?
The sky's the limit?
Yes.
Sure. Oh my God.
Sure.
I'm working with a brick. Anyways, if you had headphones, you'd have had that very clear.
Yeah. So, unless you didn't say it loud enough that the noise gate didn't pick it up. Just so I win.
So then we'll have these ideas and we'll go, all right, next week we're going to film Dunk Tank.
Yeah.
And then we have a rota of who does the video. So someone just takes charge. We have the idea all together. That is a complete group decision.
Yeah.
Then we'll go, all right, the Dunk Tank. If there's an idea that's more suited to someone, like we'll go, all right, Total Wipeout. Harry's done it before.
Yeah, fully. Yeah.
So we were like, Harry, you'll be good at that.
He'll bang that edit as well.
And that's a lot of like GoPros and stuff, which Harry does for his videos.
Harry has 1 million GoPros.
He does.
He owns GoPro.
Just like Randolph owns a Sidemen, Harry owns GoPro. So it'll get designated to someone that fits that. And if not, we'll look at like how many people have done. And it will try and like, you haven't done one in a while. You take this and stuff like that. And then they'll just have to organize, like if it's countdown, they'll go, right, these are the props I need. And I need to make questions. So I'll do the questions and I'll host it because I'm organizing.
Yeah.
And then they also find the editor. Normally it's Con.
Yeah.
Con edits a lot of our videos. Shout out Con. But that's like how it's done. So I don't actually do anything to do the main channel anymore. Mm-hmm. I did a lot till about 5 months ago.
You took the second channel, right?
I moved over to More Sidemen. So now I organize all More Sidemen.
Yeah.
And it's because it's kind of like I do less big videos, but I do more videos.
More mini ones, yeah. I mean, I know you, Vic and Josh, everyone has a second channel, but your second channel, you're quite on it. You take...
Yeah, I mean, it's more just like, so we'll do a main channel shoot, like Countdown, for example, I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Or Dunk Tank, we went to a place to film that, someone's house, because they had a big field. Did that, and then I was like, right, I've organised this video, we're going to film that straight after, and this video.
Do it today. Yeah.
So that's kind of how it's done. It's a complete team effort, and it's not like the Dunk Tank, for example. It's not like, all right, we give that to Ethan goes and does it all. If he has something that he wants to do and he's like, right, Simon, can you do this part of it?
Yeah.
Can you organize this one thing? He can just delegate. It's more just one person takes they take entire charge of the video.
That's good though, because it stops like, if you all had control over the video, it's like too many cooks, right? So you'd all, you'd argue, people would disagree. Whereas if you have one person to kind of like lead it, it's pretty much what they, not what they say goes, but what they say will happen. And there's not much feedback from people complaining. Yeah. Whereas they'll still help out and people will still do things for each other. But, if you have a video, it's your like baby, you take responsibility. Whereas I think before you guys would all have ideas and everyone would disagree. Try it. Oh, let's not use this color chair or that's not an argument, but you know what I'm saying? So so it's nice for you guys to take control, do what you guys do best as well. Like, to be fair, like Josh really smashed those holiday ones.
Videos,
but it makes sense for him to do that style of thing.
Yeah, so like he did the first one because we were like, Josh is probably the most organized. Go for him. And then he did it like really well. And we were like, right, Josh, you're going to take the road trip and this holiday video.
So other examples, JJ had the Tinder.
JJ had Tinder because
Harry had...
we were just like, So that idea,
JJ has the most experience in Tinder.
yeah, pretty much. Well, that idea I actually said to him, and I was just like, one day I was like, oh, what if the Sidemen did this? And he was like, oh my God, that's amazing. And he got so gassed about it that I was like, when JJ gets gassed about an idea, he will put everything into it.
Yeah.
So he did that, like the spelling bee.
Yeah, yeah.
He literally had a whole script written out.
Yeah.
And, you know, he got into his character, everything. And he was so like into that video.
With JJ, once he finds something he really enjoys or he agrees with, he'll work like 100%.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't like it, he'll fall asleep.
Yeah. So it's like, it's better to give him, that means because I do the second channel, every 6 videos effectively, obviously it'll change sometimes. Every 6 videos he has to just organize.
Yeah.
So 1 in 6 ideas he'll be really keen about and he'll just throw everything into it.
Yeah, it's like play to your strength as well, right?
Yeah.
Give people what they do best. And then the videos will be better quality. And it is, like the videos have been better quality.
Yeah.
So, crazy.
So hopefully it continues. We're like already planned. I think we've planned every single video till the end of the year already.
Damn. Me too on my channel.
Our first week of January is planned as well. And we have some like bangers coming. Like if we pull it off, bangers.
I have 0 ideas. So being as I technically own you, can you feed?
Yes. Well, you just take the ad revs.
Yeah.
You don't need to upload.
Oh no, I don't need to upload. What am I saying?
But yeah, that's how like the Sidemen Sundays.
But then I guess if you had like a really like trending one, you'd feel the aid and push one back.
So we normally, you know, there's a few that are like the dunk tank. We were like, we need to put that out this weekend because it's around our anniversary, etc. And then certain ones, well, if it's something comes out trending, we'll be like, we need to just do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of how that works. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've missed. I don't think there is. Oh, the other thing is we didn't do it for a while. We used to have like a few, not big arguments at all, but it would be, you know, we'd get annoyed at each other.
Well, arguments that won't better the video.
Yeah.
So
it'd be something drama. Like, oh no, this thumbnail, this is, you know, oh, I've done more on this video, so I should have more, stuff like that, etc.
Yeah.
Now we've literally all come to the same agreement of there's 7 of us. You can't argue with a vote.
Yeah.
So we literally just go, this thumbnail, like, Vic will put a thumbnail in the chat and he'll go, here's a red one, here's a blue one. Which one do you like?
Yeah.
I'll go, oh, that red one's trash. Choose the blue one. And Jade will go, oh, I hate the blue one. Choose the red one.
Yeah.
And then instantly I just go, I vote 1. Someone goes, I vote 2. Vote, done. And everyone just goes, like, say we vote for JJ's one. Yeah. I'll just go, all right, cool.
That's fine, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and argue.
Yeah. Well,
the majority, you guys own as much as me. Like,
yeah.
And we all own the same share.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's like,
it helps as well that the videos are banging.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to jinx, but if you were in a situation where it's not going well, that's when opinions would matter more because
for sure.
But theoretically, if you guys carry on doing what you're doing, and have this new system that you're doing, videos should be always doing great.
Yeah, I mean the main thing is obviously just we want to just keep upping it.
Yeah,
and especially the second channel. We really want to like try. And at the moment, it's like we'll try and do a shoot for the second channel. We've done one shoot day like a couple weeks ago that was just for the second channel.
Yeah.
Normally we do it with a main channel. I think, all right, what's this video? Like Josh's holiday video, for example.
Yeah.
You can't do a second channel video because you're split up.
Yeah, and there's so much.
So we're there like, but obviously I'm not saying it like that's bad. It's because that video is sick.
Yeah.
But we then have to go, all right, we need to think of another second channel video we can do. Next year, I think we're all in agreement. We want to come up with more second channel shoot days.
Okay.
Like we want to go karting. We're like, some people will say, oh, that's a main channel. But we want to go like, it's not really. Like you can make a sick go-karting video.
You have to put a lot of production value in it.
Yeah, like Chris MD's one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw that. Like that, I don't know, it's one of those things where we're like, right, we'll go do it and we'll put it on second channel.
Yeah.
But right now, we wouldn't go out of our way for the second channel.
Yeah.
We kind of would, but not a whole day shooting.
Yeah. But seeing the second channel do well, it motivates you to do more of those. I think like I know obviously in the roast it was a joke, but like the whole second channel content thing, I always believe that like content is content and it just depends on who out there enjoys it. Some people love watching like a 3 hour. I did a 5 hour live stream and then I saw someone after the fact was like, I've just finished the whole thing. I'm like, what? even I wouldn't watch my, even I wouldn't do that. But someone out there enjoys that, whereas someone else would enjoy that same live stream cut up into 5 minutes of like really like crazy moments.
That was Vic's, right? It was Vic's like stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Vic streams now constantly, and it's like I could so easily make a video about like it being trash because you just need to find. He does a 5-hour live stream. You can find a minute where he's not even at his desk.
Yeah.
Because he goes to the toilet.
Yeah, because you have to live when you stream.
So you could easily make that, but it's not that kind of content.
No.
If you look at it as a 5-minute video, it's trash. But he's just done 5 hours of streaming. Well, like
exactly.
As a stream, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's like if we were filming this podcast as a video, we would cut it up. We would cut all the mistakes. Every time I talk fast, we'd cut that out. Yeah. Every time I stutter, but like because it's a podcast, different type of content, we leave it in.
Yeah.
And that's why the clips in these podcasts. If you're not a fan of that type of content, you won't like the clips. Whereas some people like the clips, Like we posted a video on the channel that was like BTS Randolph's second channel. Like we know that video won't do well. It's a part of content. Some people like it, some people don't. Then we'll do one that's like Sidemen behind the scenes, and people will love that one because it's just content is just content, and that's why you can't really. Someone out there likes, or I'm not going to name drop anyone, but someone who makes awful content, there's viewers that like that. Yeah. It's all subjective. It's different. It's different, So I like the Sidemen second channel content a lot. Like for me, it's the type of content where I can sit back, play FIFA or play a game and just have it on in the background.
Well, it's the more like our main channel is real content.
Yeah,
but the second channel is literally like. That's like as real as you can. Like we are literally sat there and just being us for however long.
Yeah, like the tier list. That's a really enjoyable video. Or you have Sidemen opinions. What is it when you guys did questions about each other? Who knows JJ the best? That's stuff sick. And I think for me personally, I prefer those than the Sidemen Sunday videos. They're clearly two different types of content and have different production values, but I prefer that than. The main channel. I'm not saying I don't like that. I still watch that and enjoy it, but I also people will also enjoy the fact that Sidemen Sundays is once a week. Second channel, a bunch of them. So you should content is sick. If you're it's the same thing we're talking about with Vidal. Like he has 5 different things. You guys have 5 different things, for example, and you can just
Well, that's the whole thing of like we used to make a lot of jokes about morgues.
Yeah,
and I do feel bad, but I feel like people that genuinely think, oh, morgues makes trash content. I'm like, if that you've got to realize, say you, for example, like your second channel.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you don't deserve more views, but you got to look at it like, okay, I get, this many people enjoy my content every time. That many people enjoy his content every time.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have audiences like, you're just not in his audience. It's like, I'm not saying you, Randolph, by the way, but I'm just saying like in general, it's like, you just got to understand. Like,
he gets millions of views, and the way the algorithm is, the way to get views now is to have, it doesn't even have to be original ideas because obviously he copies his ideas, that's fine. But you have to have watch time. Yeah. And you have to have engagement. So clearly he has watch time and clearly he has engagement. He even has people who, like us, would like to watch his videos just to laugh how bad they are. That still counts, and that still adds to the algorithm, So everyone has an audience. It just, because
it's like for me, for example, if I don't watch your second channel, and I'm like, oh, it's trash. Yeah, you've got thousands of people that watch it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like I can't say it's trash. I can, but it's my opinion.
Your opinion, yeah. So,
but people are like, no. Facts. He is trash.
It's like
unless you're kissing your family members.
Even they have.
Even they have an audience.
Even they have an audience. So, it's like the whole. That recent thing that happened with. I'm not going to go into this. The Ace family and that guy. I can't remember his name. Kieran.
Sure.
Kane.
I don't know.
Kane. Yeah. He it turned out like he was a bit shady or false accusations or whatever, but he's still like. People are hating on him, but his channel's still going up.
Yeah.
Content is content. And whether you like it or not, whether it's right or wrong, people are still going to tune in. So
I feel like we have these speeches like every 3 months.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we do.
Just to remind everyone, like, just shut up.
It's just a constant thing. As someone who is putting content out there and allows people to comment on it, it's always something that's on your mind. Am I making good content or not? And what you have to realize is you're making content. Whether people like it or not doesn't matter. As long as you do what you're doing, as long as it's right, as long as it's moral and ethical.
One thing I've been really tempted to do, right?
Yeah.
Is the thing is I don't want to do it because obviously any social experiments on your channel are risky.
Yeah.
But I've always been tempted to do a month and then another month of the first month being videos that I can film in an hour.
Yeah.
But like I do like a try not to laugh with KSI.
Yeah.
Like ultimately, I think it's a good video.
Yeah.
But it's not high quality content, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's not like Will needed a video where he went and it was called like Swapping Lives with a Billionaire for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that was a lot of effort.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do a month where I did the exact opposite, but I do videos like that. And I know, try not to laugh with KSI.
Bang.
It's got KSI in the title.
Yeah.
That's doing views. Then you do the next month where you put loads of effort in.
Yeah.
And then after that, you go, right, I spent 25 days filming at this second month.
Yeah.
And I got this many views. This one, I spent
This
10 hours a month filming and I got this many views.
Yeah, well, perfect example is I did a recent video. So yeah, no, perfect example. In not last week, 2 weeks ago, or whatever it was, I posted 2 videos. One of them was KSI versus Logan Paul. I made a KSI versus Logan Paul diss track, which is still like a very clickbait, very good YouTube title. And then I also did Sidemen tier list. One video, I spent 48 hours. I'll honestly say like something like that, of grinding that video out, editing it, doing everything. And then the Sidemen tier list, I must have spent like 15 minutes on it. Just talking about Sidemen tier list. But one of them, the Sidemen one's got more views. And the other one has less views.
That's what I mean.
I didn't explain that very well, but it's a perfect example. And then some people would say the video where I just sat in front of the Sidemen is lazy, but at the end of the day, it's what people want to see. That is good content because, it's me responding to you guys.
Like I'm not saying content that's less effort isn't good content. Like, I'd fully sit down and watch like a try not to laugh challenge. Like Harry's done like 7 and I find them hilarious.
Yep.
It's just one of those things where it's like that's the whole thing of second channel content kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, so I've been posting on my second channel every day and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm really enjoying the content and people are really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Whereas I wouldn't be able to, I would think in my head, because I'm trying to make better content on my main channel, that's where I get the stress, thinking of the ideas, the harder, I'm not a content creator that goes out all the time and films, because in the end of the day, I'm a music guy who wants to make music that does YouTube because I'm in a position that I have audience. So I'm stressed to put videos out, where on my second channel, I have the freedom to just post what I enjoy and it can do well. So learning curve.